Let's
Sir,
do it. All right. What's going on, everybody? Dylan Napoleone with Cage Side Press, joined today by an undefeated professional welterweight boasting a perfect record of 3-0, Carnage Cam Resinsky. How we doing today, Cam?
what's up, Dylan? How's it going, my man?
Good, good. I'm glad to have you back on. Glad to talk to you again, man.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Well, listen, man, I know you're getting ready for a big fight this coming January. We're what, 2, 3 weeks out now at this point.
15
Um,
days.
15 days, man. Getting
Sir.
ready for the fight, man. I can't wait to be back up there at Mohegan. Holiday season, man. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, man, reality fighting, looking at having a big main card spot, man. How are you feeling, a couple weeks out from the fight?
I'm super excited. I'm ready to go. I feel like I learned a lot about the game again. I feel like I got refreshed from that Sam Watford fight, and
Yeah,
feel like I'm ready to go for this one. So I'm excited. I got another dude that's gonna come after me and really test me and try to knock me out. So I'm
that's it.
excited to hit him with some shit too.
So last time we fought, Cam, we were talking about how cool it was to fight up there at Plymouth Memorial Hall. This time you're at the biggest and baddest casino in Connecticut, Mohegan Sun, fighting in front of a big kind of stadium like crowd there. What do you think, man? How you feeling about fighting up there at Mohegan?
I'm excited. I was actually talking with the reality office in Naga yesterday, and they said that they are opening up the top like section of it
Wow.
because the whole bottom part is sold out pretty much. So
Wow.
it's gonna be jumping, and I'm excited to perform. It's gonna be nerve wracking as they all
Yeah.
are, but I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this one. I feel like it's like a homecoming for me.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little hot streak, and then I was back at reality and as the main event 2 years ago. And obviously, then I had the surgery,
Yeah.
but now I'm back, and I feel like it's like the homecoming fight, and I'm gonna have some rowdy fans there, so
That's
it's
awesome.
gonna be crazy.
So yeah, man, Mohegan Sun, obviously this is gonna be the biggest place you fought so far. You're gonna have a whole locker room, whole walkout deal. It's gonna be like what you see on TV and what we see walking out of the back room and private locker rooms and stuff like that. A couple guys. It's gonna be cool, man. It'll be a big experience for you. But like you said, man, you are fighting a tough guy in Timmy Tyler. Tell me a little bit about this guy. What have you learned? Any initial analysis of him?
So I know he likes to start off hot. I know he's gonna come after me as soon as the bell rings. I know that he has good hands. He's coming from. I want to say he's boxing heavy. He's a southpaw, so that's gonna be another tricky one. But I feel like I keep giving these southpaws, man. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. He's fought for reality just as many times, if not more than me. I remember before I even started fighting, seeing him fight, and down the road now being able to fight it myself is it's a pretty cool feeling.
Yeah.
Seeing how I kind of jumped a gap in almost like a couple years.
Yeah.
I, so yeah, I'm excited
That's
for
awesome,
sure.
man. Super
Mhm.
cool. Yeah. Where's he coming from? I didn't do too much research on him, but I know he's not local. And what do you know about his skills?
So he fights out of New Jersey. I'm not sure
Okay.
what gym he's out of. American
Oh yeah.
Top Team or
J
something like that.
yeah. I did see that, the gym.
Yeah, it's called like American Top Team, but it's not ATT
Right.
or it's something like that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of more focused on like myself for this one.
Hmm.
I feel like he's gonna be a dude that's gonna pressure forward, southpaw. He's gonna maybe even try to push the wrestling. He's gonna try to push the pace on me, and I'm just ready for anything he throws at me, and I'm gonna mostly focus on my game plan
Yeah.
and dominate and get back to my roots of what I've been doing and what's got me here, which is just smashing dudes.
Yep.
So no
And
homo.
I
Sorry.
know not I know that you came out of 2023 with a strong performance. You just got back into the game after a little bit of a layoff, man. But now you get to start 2024 with a bang. You get to go out there the sixth day of the new year and put it out there, get your first walk of the year in. How special is that? How cool is it? You getting the year started off right.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited because, like you're saying, it's the sixth day of the year. So if I can get a win in the first week of the year, then that kind of leaves the whole year open to me as like just do as I please, and then you fight again one more time by the
Yep.
spring. You already got 2 fights under your belt, and it's not even the summertime yet. So I'm definitely looking to fight at least 3 times next year, and quick dominant performance in January will definitely get me to where I need to be. So
Yeah.
I know Cage Titans at the end of January, so maybe we'll see what's going on
Oh
there. But
yeah.
we'll see. That's a quick turnaround for sure.
Yeah.
I don't really like quick turnarounds. I like to like at least take a week off, just to, like I don't know, just not to burn
Relax.
yourself out. A
Yeah.
lot of fighters they just like it's hard to figure out like that level of not to go on a rant, sorry, but
No.
it's hard to figure out that level of like when to take days off.
Right.
Especially like at this level and how martial arts is, everyone's always grinding. So it's like if you take a day off, you're gonna miss a good training sessions or
Yeah.
something. So, but once you kind of can get a glimpse of that, I feel like I like to train like 4 days, maybe five at most. Some days I'll go, 6 days. I try not to hit seven. I try to definitely give my body a rest, but
Right.
yeah, but it's a grind for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Now, just to talk about January 6th a little bit more, who's in the corner that night?
So we got my head coach Matt Briers.
Mhm.
We'll have Oz Parazer. Well, he's doing a grappling match. So I don't know if he'll be in my corner. Carlos Candelario. He has. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but he has a kid on the way. So he's kind of. I don't know if he'll be in the building. We'll see.
Okay.
If we can't get him, definitely Carlos will be in the building. Let's see. Parker Porter, one of his guys is actually fighting one of our guys,
Okay.
so he won't be in my corner for this one. We got kind of for this fight camp. We kind of gave them their space, but I'll be back training with them
Yeah.
after this one. But yeah. So and then a few of our like amateur guys, because we have
Yeah.
3 guys at my gym that are fighting. Or well, I'm the third one, so me and 2 other guys. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Angel, this is his second amateur fight, and Jake, this is his second amateur fight too. So um, I'm excited to see those
Yeah.
guys, and they'll represent the gym well. And
Yeah.
then I'll be
That's it, man. You get to clean up the show, finish off
yes.
the night. You come off a first round finish back at Cage Titan 61 in September. Super great performance, super fun one too. Sam
Yes.
Watford came off the rip just like you're expecting this guy to do. So that should help, help prepare you a little bit. But you submitted the vet and Sam Watford that night. You said it before. You came back after a little bit of a layoff due to injury, but ultimately that was a test to yourself and a way to test yourself to getting back in the game. How beneficial was that for you and where we're at now?
Yeah, that was awesome. I just feel like I threw myself right back in the fire, and it shows that I didn't need like a warm up fight or anything. I'm ready to go back at where I left off. Um, and yeah, Sam, that was an awesome fight because Sam's a tough fight for anyone. So
Right.
just to get past him unscathed, I feel like not every fight's going to be like that, but I'm grateful that that's how it turned out. It yeah, so I feel like that fight will always kind of help me just show that I can survive with the best of
Yeah,
them. So
definitely, man. Now, talking about you and this win streak you've been on, 3-0 at this point, 2 stoppages in the first, one in the second. You bring violence each time you get out there. What about you separates you from the rest when it comes to that violence aspect, the killer be killed mindset, stuff like that?
just knowing that I can finish the fight wherever it goes at any second, and I feel like I've trained so much growing up wrestling, and now all the like Muay Thai, striking, and MMA. I do jujitsu. I just feel like I'm a dangerous opponent for anyone, no matter where the fight goes. Like if it's standing up, I'm going to be comfortable there. If it's on the ground, I'm even more comfortable there. So yeah, I'm excited to see like my potential and how far I
Yeah.
can go. My first pro fight, it was like, all right, I want it. All right, he's 1-0. That's cool. The next one, it was like, all right, he's 2-0, but he's got injuries. He'll be out for a while, and you never know. It kind of went
Right.
in the shadows, right? And then the third one, I come back and I take out a dude that just came off a dominant win. versus Pat Casey,
Yeah.
and I took him out. So now it's like, damn, this kid's only 3-0, but like, what's he gonna do next? Like, how
Yeah.
far is he really take this? So I feel like it's really just like up to me and just to really take over the sport. I feel like,
Yeah.
um, and I know I have the potential to do it, and I'm excited to see how far I can take it.
Yeah. And now to follow that up, you're gonna get the year started off running on January 6th when you make your second walk with reality.
Yes,
But
sir.
what are the rest of the plans for 2024? I know you said you want to stay active, but when we're talking about, making a UFC run and getting up to the highest level in the world, what does 2024 have to be like for you to make it there?
So one big news I'm going to break with you because I feel like you're one of my favorite podcast, my favorite interviewers around New England, and you've been
I
kind of sticking
appreciate
with
that,
me.
man. Thank
You've been
you.
kind of you've been kind of sticking with me here, so I'll let you know here first that I signed with Tyson over at
Wow.
Top Game, the New England Cartel Boys. So
Very nice, man.
yeah, I feel like
Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so we
Yeah.
haven't like published it socially on the internet or anything, but yeah, I signed with him. I was training with him, and he's an awesome coach. And they're
Yeah.
all their guys are just like super top level, and they really know what they're doing. Nick Fiore, he's really good.
Yep.
Um, Giannetti, he's
Yeah.
really good, and then Connor Matthews, he's
Yeah.
also solid. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, and then they have a bunch of guys like I know you always see the top dudes around New England
Yeah.
training, obviously Colin Cater and Rob Font. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to work with those dudes. And then for fighting, I'm just gonna grind. I feel like I just turned 26, so I feel like the next like 3-4 years are where my prime will be at,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna push the pace from now until however far I get,
Yeah.
and really see how much I can juice this orange if
Yeah.
that's a sign.
Yeah.
But
I got
uh,
you.
yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna grind, dude. I'm just gonna grind, grind, take fights, and um, I'm already 3-0. So by the time I'm 6, 7-0, 8-0, hit the contender series
Yeah.
up, and we'll see where it goes. Whether that be next year, 2025, 2026. Over the next few years, all I have to do is obviously not get hurt. So
Yeah.
that's the goal,
That's it.
and that's what we got to do. So
Yeah.
um,
Well, congratulations, man. That's some big news right there. A big addition to the top game and New England Cartel team, man. Calvin
sir,
Cater just got booked for a huge fight at UFC 300. So,
that'll be
man,
sick.
that's super cool. I know the top game guys like to pack out deep at those cards. So maybe by
Yes,
then,
sir.
Cam, you'll be traveling with them
Yes,
and
sir. Yeah.
you know, get into those fights with them. So you might be at
Yeah.
UFC 300.
You never know. You never
That's cool,
know.
man.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. They're like I said, they're all a bunch of awesome dudes. And Tyson, he's a really good coach, so he knows what he's doing. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a huge next step in the game for me, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, man. Well, once again, congrats. That's big news for the New England guys, New England scene, big signing. Now we're talking about it. You've been training a lot at the Cage Day, JSA. You've been there pretty much from the get-go, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
and so yeah. How do you feel as though your craft has, grown, improved, and reached new horizons since being there now 3-0, getting ready to go 4-0? What have you seen?
So it is funny because I've been there for a while, so I've seen like just like a lot of people almost like come and go, and then you see the guys that stick around, and the
Hmm.
guys that stick around are really the ones that you see like all the improvement. And the game evolves so much that we're always trying to craft and keep up with the game and all the not the trends, almost like be ahead of the trends, like try
Hmm.
to catch the not catch the wave, but you gotta. This game is evolving, and it's advancing like at a crazy rapid speed. So
Yep.
you've got to be on top of that, and I feel like we have the right guys to always be pushing the pace and always um, like they're always studying and
Yeah.
thinking, and they're really kind of fight geeks we got over there. But
Yeah.
there's some tough fight geeks, so it's
Yeah.
uh it's awesome to grow with them and to grow with it's actually going to be called the TriTech Training Center now.
Okay.
So it
Oh
was
yeah, you told me
yeah,
they were gonna rebrand.
yep, they rebranded it. It's called the TriTech Training Center now. So
Okay.
that's what it'll be going for under.
But for you, you're always gonna remember it as the cage, no?
That's a good question.
Is it gonna be hard to it kind of like catch on to it?
It might for a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, I feel like I don't know. I feel like people are always gonna be like say the cage. I'm gonna probably have to
right.
correct them for a little bit, and then um, I don't know.
Everything will probably blend at
It's
some point.
yeah. It's I'm not too worried about it. It's cool either way. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. I just want to fight. So it's
You're
like
gonna have to put up a new painting in there. You're gonna have to paint over the old
yeah,
one.
yeah. We gotta repaint that wall. It's funny you say
Yeah.
we might leave that original bear because it
Uh-huh.
came out good, but we might have to take the cage to the
Paint
letters
over
out.
it. Yeah.
It's, that's funny you say that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember that. That was so cool to me, that big mural out there. So I
Appreciate
remember
it.
saying the cage, so I had to ask that.
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll have to. They're gonna paint over that for sure.
Get the paint buckets back out and go at it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome, man. Well, listen, have you been working with anyone exclusively, any training partners that you really been drilling with, or have you just been getting the normal reps that you always do?
So I've kind of just been keeping the same training partners that I've always have.
Hmm.
If it's not really broken, don't fix it, right?
Right.
But obviously, at the same time, you always have to evolve. So um, I I went up to train with Nick Newell a
Yep.
few weeks ago, and I'm actually gonna head up this weekend and train with that dude, with them again because
Nice.
Nick Newell's an awesome coach and he's really good everywhere. He's a
Yeah.
black belt. And he's really amazing at striking. So he's awesome to work with, FAA guys, and the New England Cartel. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start, training with those guys, and then keeping my same groups.
Yep.
I'm still a blue belt. Like I'm a pretty good blue belt, but I still only am a blue belt. And we got purple, brown, black belts rolling all the time with us. So it's funny how it works with jujitsu. You just get beat up all the time and smash and grappling for months just to pull out one submission when it matters.
Right.
So like that's kind of how I take training. I just go as hard as you can in training
Yep.
and try new things. Try to have fun and stuff. But at the end of the day, it is like grueling. It's going to be rough and tough and hard, but it's all worth it when
Yeah.
you pull it out of the fire.
That's it, man. Well, listen, I got one more for you. You answered all my questions so far, but one more. When you do step into that cage on January 6th and you go at it, you make your fourth professional walk, what can fans expect from you?
The most exciting fight of the night. If not, maybe there are some really good fights on the card, so maybe runner up, but it's it's going to be hard to compete with my
Hmm.
fights. I don't mean that any kind of disrespectful way or
Right.
like try to be cocky, but when I go in there, I I really leave it all in, and I try as hard as I can to pull out a win. So um, I'm gonna have the most exciting fight of the night, and you're definitely gonna remember it. I've had people over the last like week or two. They've been telling me like they're so excited, like the fights at Mohegan aren't the same without
Yeah.
me and stuff. So it's kind of cool to hear people's perspective, and I think that everyone's gonna be the most entertained um, and intrigued by my fight. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for it, and I'm ready to go.
That's awesome, man. Well, listen, I appreciate the time. I'm looking forward to seeing your striking that night. I think we're gonna see some fun striking in that scrap,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And
Yes,
I know
sir.
you were just getting it going last fight, but then it ended. So hopefully we get to see you. I want to see you work a little bit, man. I want to see that
I got you.
striking really,
I got
really,
you.
really go. You know what I'm saying? I think
I got you, bro.
I think
All right. I'll
I
turn it on.
That's it, man. Well, listen, hopefully you don't get him out of there too quick, man. You get one of these fights where you get to have some fun with it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Obviously it's the goal to get him out, but I know you want to have some fun at it while you're at it.
Yeah, it's sketchy in there. I don't want to be in there for
Yeah.
too long, but
Right.
I definitely don't want to, only be too quick. So it's
Right.
like, but then you can't, go in there. I
You can't be
expect
too
there.
patient. No, you
But
got to
yeah, you
take the
can't be too
opportunities.
picky.
I get it.
You
Yeah.
know, you can't
Hopefully,
be.
hopefully it plays out a little longer and he doesn't
Yeah,
slip up too quick.
Yeah, I'm just hoping not to get beat up too bad. But I'm ready for it. I'm
Yeah,
excited for it, and I'm ready to go.
that's it, man. Well, listen, I'll definitely be in touch these next couple weeks. I appreciate the time. Have a good holiday, man, and I'll talk to you soon, Cam. I appreciate the time. Great interview.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. You too, as always.
Yes, sir. Well, enjoy the holiday. We'll talk soon.
All right, man. You too. Happy holidays.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.